Share screen. Okay. So next, I want to talk about block. Let me make it a little bit smaller. You can see that this is block 1, and this is block 2. You can add a block. I don't see any use for this one for you, because I want you to know very simple, basic Qualtrics. So this is something that you can ignore, basically. I do block sometimes because I want to separate different themes. Now, the theme of this block is the following questions are quite personal. You do not need to answer them, but if you answer them, we'll not share. I actually want to ask them about phone number. Typically, I never ask about phone number. I want to show you if you want the phone number, when you click text entry, so this survey question is text entry, and then validation, when you click content validation, you can actually allow them to put email or just phone number, state, postal. In this particular question, what is your birth date? You can just type, you can just put date, and then you can choose month before dates or dates before month or year. So first you choose text entry, and then you can click content validation to choose the content type. Did I put, okay, so this one shows up because this question has validation. Looking on the left here, you can see that there's IQ, and then when you click it, this is basically a Qualtrics kind of artificial intelligence, I guess. When your survey has 3 or fewer text entry, it has higher completion rates, which means you don't want to put too much text box in there, because then people are not likely to fill out the text boxes. It will show you some recommendation, basically. For the very end, for a survey, I typically would say if you have any other things you want us to know, please comment below. This is kind of a catch-all where maybe there's some survey question you didn't think of and they want to share with you some of the things. That's a catch-all options for you. This is text entry again. And this is something you can do request response, or you can uncheck it so that people can just put next page without having the pop-up. All right, now we're at the end of the survey. You might be thinking of, okay, so there's survey expiration day. I want to put that in. How do I put it? And what are some of the messages I can put for end of survey? So you can click here, survey termination options, or I think you can click survey options at the top. It's up to you. The things that I want to show you, when you see survey title here, it's different than your survey title, because I think I copied this survey from this survey title, so it just kind of copy over. You want to be careful and then make sure the survey title is the one that will appear. You don't have to worry about this. If you're sending out to community, you want to make it as open access. If you put invitation only, which means that you will send the survey link to each email address, it's very, if you want to do that, just let me know. Usually I do open access and I don't do password protection. These are the default, just leave it there. Now this is the survey expiration. This will only available for specified date range. And here you can choose when the survey is valid. This one is really up to you. I typically would choose survey expiration just in case. Okay, survey termination. For those who have filled out my survey, sometimes you will get a PDF file at the end, isn't it? It has all your response summary. It will show you all the survey questions that you have answered. This is where you choose it, show response summary. If you do just default end of survey message, it will just say thank you for participating or filling out the survey. If you want to show, if you want to give people the PDF file, you want to choose show response summary. You just unclick that. The rest, you probably don't need to worry about it too much. There's no save button, so just click outside. Is there? Oh, sorry, there's a save button here. Yep, click save. All right, there you go. You just finished your survey. How do I collaborate this survey with my coworker? You want to share this survey with your coworker? There are many ways to share this survey to your coworker before you send it out to the public. What you can do is you can click tools and then you can click collaborate. So tools, collaborate. And then you can actually type in any K-State email. So if I type Lisa, it auto-populate, it will show you Lisa Ross, and then I click add. There you have it. They will send an email telling Lisa that I want to collaborate with her in this survey, but it will not have a survey link. Lisa has to go into the Qualtrics account to see the survey. I think this is for security purposes. So type in the name of your coworker. Again, let me do one more, Penny. Then you can click it and then click add. You can add custom messages. You can do like and then there you go. If you want to do cross-organization, which means you want to share the survey with your collaborators, but they are not K-State employees, I think not too sure how to work on that. You have to go online and see what are things out there. You should let your collaborator to look at the reports, but it's up to you. This one is about activate or deactivating survey. Do you allow them to copy your survey, and do you allow them to distribute? Distribute, I'll talk about next, what distribute means. A second way to collaborate with your partner is you can actually export the survey. You can always print the physical survey by clicking print survey under tools, or you export survey to Word document. Just leave it as it is, and then do export. Then it will download a Word document. Let me do this. So some of the time, because you're sharing with people outside of K-State University, and it's kind of complicated to share them the survey, you can attach this Word document in the email, and then they can edit from this Word document. But then you have to go back to Qualtrics and then edit it yourself. Now, the third way to collaborate with your people, especially if you want to preview the survey here, I'll show you what it means. I click preview. Here's a link. You can send this link to your collaborator as well. What they get is they can look at this and they can take the survey, but it will not come into your survey response. Like, it will show up as survey preview, so you don't get confused, because these are like the test survey response. And then you can do things like this. So these are test survey, and you can restart it. You can opt out mobile view, or you can look at mobile and then see how it looks like. This is for when the collaborator wants to take the survey there's one cool thing, or so if you have skip logic, display logic, you know, sometimes it gets complicated or it takes a long time for a collaborator to go past the survey. You can do ignore validation, which means that all the skip logic, display logic will disappear in this survey preview. So I can just click next, and then I don't have to answer any question. Next. Next. This way, it's kind of hard for collaborators to give you feedback. There's no way that you can give feedback other than sending you an email. I don't really like to use survey preview to send it to my collaborator. Usually it's Word document, or I just share the survey with them. But you can still do that because you can test this survey yourself. Basically, you want to test if the skip logic, display logic, or any validation works or not. Okay, so when Lisa went into her email and then know that I shared the survey with her, she will be able to come to this page, and if she has any edits she wants me to do, but she doesn't want to just edit it, she can actually put add no. So she can be like, Susan Lim, I want this to be changed. This is how you can communicate within the survey. What I'm going to do is I want to share this email with you. You will fill it out online right now, and then I'm going to teach you how to look at the data analysis or how to even make a report out of it. When you are ready for your survey to be sent out to the public, you'll go to distribution. There you have all these options. You can send from Qualtrics, but then you will need their individual email, or you can just get a usable link, which usually that's what we do. There are some other options that I don't typically use, but you can do like embed survey link on a website. You can actually use social media. You can embed it in the Facebook. It will go through the process with you. You want to do mobile phone, there's offline app. I don't really use this. Usually you will do email and get a single reusable link. Now, this is the link that usually get passed off. Pretty sure you're familiar with that. I'm going to put this link in the chat box. Now, I would like you to fill out the survey for me right now.